You heard a sound check is what you heard. Oh my God, how do we get into these situations? Test. We running? We're back here on Jiggy Jag TV, Community Access Television, the lowest rated show on Access, but #1 in hell. And apparently we're out here at the world famous Blue Goat. Check them out online at myspace.com/the Blue Goat. And I'm with Swirl. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
Doing great. My name's Al Ramirez, singer of Swirl.
DT Jones, guitar player for Swirl.
Shane Carlson, bass player for Swirl.
And Bam Bam Jones, the drummer of Swirl.
Not related to Bam Bam Bigelow, the wrestler, right?
But he is related to me. That is my baby brother, Brian, on the drums.
There you go.
Now, gentlemen, what the hell did it take to get here to the Blue Goat, and why the hell are you here at the Blue Goat?
Because that's where the agency booked the tour, man. You know? What did it take to get here? It took about a 22-hour drive from Columbus, Georgia, which is where we played 2 days ago. So,
goddamn Bruce. What the fuck are you doing here, Bruce? Are you in Swirl now? Are you the keyboardist?
Thank you very much, though.
He plays the cowbell.
There you go.
And we need more
No
cowbell.
keyboard. Always.
So, what is it like playing with the Bullet Boys?
Oh, it's a hell of a lot of fun. They're great guys. I mean, you know, we've made really good. Well, I won't say we've made friends with them out here because it turned out that Rich Green, their drummer, and Tori, their guitar player, were people that Brian and I knew for years. So we're all riding around together, catching up with each other, and then hopping out and doing shows. And I mean, it's been nothing but a good time the whole time out here.
I saw them last year at Santa Ana, California, Galaxy Theater. I thought they were fantastic, and now to be on the road with them, playing, doing direct sports, really kick ass.
So, if you guys would play with any 3 bands, living, dead, broke up, whatever the case may be, who are the 3 bands?
I would say I'd love to play with Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah.
Living or Dead, right? Zeppelin. And I'd say Hendrix.
Kiss. Journey.
Which Journey? Okay.
The original Journey. Well, we might very well be doing it soon, but I'll say Rat too.
Metallica, Jimi Hendrix, and Britney Spears.
Wow, that last one threw me off, man.
Which version of Britney?
The hot, sexy Britney, not the bald, crazy Britney.
For me, easy, it would be Kiss, Aerosmith, and Rush. No questions asked.
The radio guy or the Getty Lee band?
Oh, no, we're talking back to the original 3. We're going Getty, man. Come on now, come on.
So, being out on tour, what's been the craziest place that you guys have played? What's been the craziest crap you've seen while being on tour?
Can we say that on TV?
Yeah.
I said fuck like twice. You can say whatever you want, brother.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. It's just been a little too crazy out on the road.
Well, there's 2 things to say to that. First of all, there's what happens on the road stays on the road. That way, you get to continue to go on the road.
Yeah.
And second of all, I guess your question is, which tour are you referring to? Because this is not our first. We were just out with Stephen Piercy and his Rat Bastards in December. So, if you're talking craziest out of all the tours that Swirl has done so far, or the craziest out of just this tour, we're not going to answer either one. But I'm trying to figure out what
you need a reference point.
Yeah, exactly. We need a reference point to deny, to then say no comment.
How was America's Pub in Wichita? I understand you guys played that back in December.
Lot of fun.
Awesome.
It was off the chain. It was great.
That actually does have a good story that I can tell you because my wife is totally cool with it. After the show was done, I was making my way to the men's room, and a girl came out of the women's room, grabbed me, threw me in the women's room, and tried to go down on me. And I kept trying to pull her back up, and she kept grabbing my face, telling me I was sexy, kept trying to go down on me, take off my belt buckle, and I just like, hey, I really appreciate it. We got CDs for sale.
Isn't alcohol a great thing? Because if you're drunk enough, he's sexy. That's how it works.
That's exactly.
Brother, you're going to let him.
To the sober mind, I'm fucking horrible, but if you're drunk enough, I'm fucking sexy. I'm Mr. fucking Universe.
Swirl on tour.
Now, where can people find you guys online anywhere?
MySpace.com/Swirl. Once again, MySpace.com/Swirl.
SWIRL. There you go.
going on here. It's Swirl, no Squirrel. It is Swirl.
SWIRL.
How many times have some of these chucklehead radio guys and TV guys, such as myself, screwed up your guys' names when you do radio interviews?
You know, the radio thing hasn't been so bad, but I remember one time we were touring, and we had to stop in Nashville. And we were hanging out with a friend of ours who got us into this big club. It was like the place to play in Nashville. We weren't going to play that night. We were just hanging out. And the announcer was in between bands, and he threw a shout-out. We were up in the back, and they were like, oh, the band's Swirl. And we were looking around like, oh, really? Who the hell are they?
Yeah.
Oh, with the nuts. No. SWIRL. Let's get it right.
There is a bartender at Pickle Park in Minnesota who has nicknamed me Squirrel because she fucked up the name. So she's all, you know what, from here on out, that's just your nickname. Every time I see you, you're Squirrel.
So do you get free drinks when you're in there?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we do.
Came back.
Squirrel is okay in that place.
It's okay, bro.
On this tour, we actually came back to the Pickle Park, and sure enough, she was all, Squirrel! And she handed me a vodka cranberry and a shot of Jaeger. I was like, you can call me whatever you want.
Good. Go for it, brother.
Go.
Okay.
That works.
One of the very few bands that I've had on the radio show and the TV show, officially, Swirl, not Squirrel.
That's right.
And somehow fucking Bruce got in this. I don't know how the hell that works. He's like a Where's Waldo of drunk people. What is going
Squirrel plus Bruce.
Bruce, jump in there.
That'll be my story. I'll be sticking to it.
One final question. Bruce is always saying we're going to miss him when he goes platinum. Are we going to miss you guys when you go platinum?
Never.
Oh, hell no.
Never.
We are very grateful to anyone who takes the time to take an interest in us, and we remember where we came from always, and we are very much so about sticking to anybody who was helping us on the rise. So we'll be around.
One of the things that happened to us in Virginia, we had about 2 or 3 people who came up to us and said one of the cool things about us is that after the show, we're not backstage, we don't leave, we hang out until the end of the night. We close the place down. Literally in Mechanicsville, they had to kick us out because they were closing everything down, and we had a lot of people still hanging out, wanted to hang out with us, talk with us, and that's what we like to do. We like to interact.
Well, you can't beat that. Let's go watch him perform here on Jiggy Jag TV.